Так, всех приветствую, дорогие друзья! Вы на моем YouTube канале Roman Play. Меня зовут по-прежнему Роман. Продолжаем мы играть в WWE 2K25 Юниверс. Сегодня мы находимся на арене Роу. И вот у нас какие матчи у нас запланированы на сегодня. Итак, первый матч Бронсон Рид против Гюнтера. Анхо Юнион против Зои Старк и Шейны Безлер. Максим Дюпри против Ракеля Родригес. Джулиус Крид против Отиса. И мейн-эвент трехсторонний матч CM Punk против Джея Уса против Керриана Кросса. Хороший, кстати, матч, но мы это, пожалуй, мы скипнем. Так, ну что, поехали. Первый матч Бронсон Рид против... первый матч Ракель Родригес против... То есть Максим Дюпри против Ракель Родригес.
That's the bell, and we're looking at Raquel Rodriguez in action tonight.
And with Raquel, we've seen how she builds confidence over the course of a match. And once Raquel reaches her emotional peak and clearly has the upper hand, that's when she really pulls out that impressive strength.
Yeah, Corey, Raquel's an emotional competitor, but when she channels her energy in the right direction, she's almost impossible to stop.
And then there's Maxime Dupri, who's really been on a tear lately.
Yeah, Corey, Maxine really seems to have hit her stride here in the WWE. And she's seen tons of success lately. The crazy part is we know she's not evolving yet either.
Just look at Rodriguez taking control here.
Raquel isn't holding anything back.
And there was some force on that move. Caught with the knee.
Double handle.
Down to Otis. And a double axe handle smash.
Able to make a timely escape. Nice hip toss.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like
Смогли мы реверсировать.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Corey, what does Raquel need to do here to get this win?
I don't think she needs to deviate too much from her usual plan. That incredible strength of hers has proven too much for many opponents to overcome. No need to change things up now.
Put the brakes on Dupri.
Сигнатура.
Able to muscle their opponent all the way up.
Good Lord! What a
Так,
slam!
и Техас бомб.
Raquel just made everyone shudder with that move.
The powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez.
Уезжай.
Raquel might have pinched it there.
Раз, два, три. И Ракель Родригес побеждает.
The superstar victorious after a hard-fought battle.
Так, достает под ринг.
Стул. It's a steel chair. And what's the point of this? It was a great match. And now this?
This issue is
Все,
going to be
продолжается.
a
Анер. Выходит Лайра Валькирия, оттаскивает стул. Ракель Родригес. И... А оно все-таки продолжается. Фьюд, как видно, что Лайра все-таки помогла, пришла помочь Максим Дюпри, поэтому все обошлось. Так, 1,5 звезды набрали, поехали дальше. Так, давайте скипнем, пожалуй, еще и трехсторонник. Ну, я думаю, пусть победит CM Punk. Господи. CM Punk побеждает. Так, отлично. Так, потом результаты еженедельника Роу. Гюнтер победил Бронсона Рида. Зои Старк и Шейны Безлер победила Анхо Юнион. Ракель Родригес победила Максим Дюпри. Отис победил Джулиуса Крида. И CM Punk победил Джея Уса и Керриана Кросса, защитив чемпионство мира в тяжелом весе. Так, теперь двигаемся на NXT. Дейта Пэксли против Джейда Паркер. Лэшли Джакара Джексон против Эллен Хейли и Джесси Джейн. Сол Урка против Келани Джордан. Рич Холл против Шона Спирса. И мейн-эвент Дживон Эванс против Оба Фейми. Так, начнем с матча Сол Рука против Келани Джордан.
Solo Ruka has an aerial style.
Поехали.
She's redefined the definition of cool with a swagger that mows down opponents and keeps them guessing.
From acrobatics and surfing to skateboarding and snowboarding, Ruka's a true athlete who's at her best when she's moving.
We know Ruka's always ready to fly and creates her own lane, but she must remember how to win when she's forced to rely on ground attacks.
But Kalani Jordan is as resilient as they come, and with her unreal athleticism, this is one superstar you don't want to bet against.
Yeah, no one does it like Lonnie, Corey, and she's ready to prove that once again tonight.
Arm drag.
Springboard into the arm drag. Fantastic athleticism. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Well, there she
Так,
goes.
сбрасываем на запределенный
She's
ринг
looking
соло
to go
Рука.
top rope here. Way too high. You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Meet the backside of an elbow.
He may have just slowed Soul down a bit there.
Kalani possibly testing the limits of her opposition.
For Kalani Jordan to snatch the win tonight, I'd have to think her athleticism and gymnastics background are going to have to come into play in a big way.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Jordan's unique physical abilities are all she needs to get ahead here. But Jordan's going to have to work hard to find the opportunity to use them.
Опять уже я читал уже.
Stationary position. Soul gets fended off.
Great agility. It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
8.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. Oh, a kick to the face.
Сворачивание. Раз сворачивание.
Maybe she wants to do some more damage.
Пускай.
Nice enziguri.
Так, давайте символатуру.
Spring 450.
Так, хорошо. Теперь финишер.
Sent right into the corner.
Ooh, nasty shot by Kalani. And this is a thing of beauty.
Соул. Убежаем. Раз, два, три. Келани Джордан побеждает.
Jordan gets it done.
Келани Джордан побеждает.
Here is your winner, Kalani Jordan.
Так, и мейн-эвент, давайте Дживон Эванс против Оба Фэми.
There's the bell as we have Oba Femi looking to continue his rule in WWE.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable are only a few words that come to mind whenever we see Oba in action.
Я думаю, матч пройдет
It seemed like
насыщенно.
but even when he did, it didn't slow him down at all.
Close line.
That's the type of momentum that catapults a wrestler to superstardom.
And in the other corner, we have the young OG, Javon Evans, who's always ready to step up to a fight.
Кто не знает, Дживон Эванс победил в SLA, защитил и стал новым чемпионом NXT.
He's able to slip away from that.
With the lariat.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Снова реверс.
And he counters.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Corey, got any tips for the young OG here in this one?
Number one with a bullet, Cole, is that Evans needs to do his best to rein in his emotions. Because while it's perfectly fine to let your emotions fuel you, Evans has a bit of a habit of letting his emotions completely take over. If Evans can keep himself balanced on that front, this could be his match to win.
Big right hand.
Both competitors showing they've studied the others.
Comeback.
And a second. This superstar building momentum. Sweeping the leg. Things are looking up.
Сигнатура.
Flattened.
Так, а как у него делается финишер? Дабл сплит. Ага.
From the middle rope. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Alba's undergoing a thrashing.
And we can see how the young OG's been keeping his emotions in check, using them as fuel, but not letting them take over. Instead, Evans himself is the one taking over here.
Looking for something big here.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Бежали от Оба Фейми. Джон Эванс вырывается.
The power here. Up on the shoulders and then launching their opponent across the ring. The fight being brought right to Evans' front door. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Сигнатура.
Adios. He goes
Удержали.
Could this be it?
Раз, два. Нет, Оба Фейми вырывается на счет 2. Так, а ну-ка есть в рингсайде. Рингсайд. Драгон Твит Каттер.
Next time.
Blasted by a forearm. Oba creates an opening for himself.
Удержали.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What a charge.
Джон Эванс вырывается.
Strength this late into the match. Whoa, capped off with a big forearm. Oh, ouch.
Оба Фейми регрессирует.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
All the momentum in the corner of Evans now.
Oba has to start battling back somehow. Every time that
Oh, man. And he's going to the top. From the top.
Elbow drop.
piercing elbow. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Каттер.
And Evans looking to
Удержали.
secure the victory.
Раз, два, три. И Дживон Эванс побеждает. Дживон Эванс побеждает.
Here is your winner, Javon.
Так, 3 звезды набрали. Так, ну что, подумаем итоги еженедельника NXT. Третий пасли Джейда Паркер закончилось ничем. Фэн Хелли Джесси Джейд победил Лэш Лэджа Джакару Джексон. Келайн Джордан победил Сол Руку. Рич Холланд победил Шона Спирса. И Дживон Эванс победил Оба Фейми. Так, давай теперь следующий Смэкдаун. Так, а ну. Анонсы Кишин. Что за Кишин? А, ну ладно, хорошо. Так, старт-шоу, значит, матчи за командные титулы. White Six против Motor City Machine Guns, Солосико против Сантоса Эскобара, Седрик Александр против Аполло Крюса, AJ Styles против Рэнди Уортона, LA Knight против Шински Накамуру и Наоми против Найя Джекс. Матч за женское чемпионство. Так, ну что, поехали.
WWE tag titles are the light at the end of the tunnel in this good old tag team matchup. We're in for a real treat. Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
The champions fought so hard to earn those titles, and now they're going to have to fight even harder to retain them.
Dropkick on
Teamwork
Joe Gacy.
brought them to the top of the tag division, and it's going to keep them there, too.
Joe capitalizes on that misstep.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Boom! Kick. Nasty kick.
Bionic elbow. Targeting a body part. Working the arm.
Man, what a hit.
Harsh kick. Oh, kick
glimpse of Gacy getting a taste of how the locker room really feels about him in there.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? From the top, through the air.
Double stop.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Oh, what impact.
Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
Step up Enziguri. Gacy has lost any sense of command in this one.
Shelley has his opponent figured out.
Driven into the barricade.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
8.
Tag made, fresh partner in.
What reflexes to stop Gacy? Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Gacy able to avoid impact.
Hammerlock.
Come on, DDT.
First DDT.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Effective counter.
Oh, man. Step aside, avoiding damage. Oh, raking the back. That's nasty.
Reversal. He saw that coming.
Effective arm drag. Nice job dodging contact there. Boom.
Отрывается от Гейси.
Break things up. Uh-oh. Saving out bottom there.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. Kick to the body.
Oh, chop.
That'll fillet your chest. Turns it around. Sole of foot meets the stomach.
And that move might have crossed the line. Super kick. Ooh, what a kick.
Ё-моё.
Oh, God, what a
Отлично.
shot to the face.
Так, ну что, сигнатура.
A kick right to the gut. Setting them up.
Хорошо.
Michinoku driver.
Все, ну, драйвер, так и финишер.
Moments away from Gacy's demise.
Face up their opponent, crossing their legs.
Бежали. Раз,
Close to
два.
ending it here.
Ну что, финишер. Сворачивание.
The champion with a
Обратно сворачивание. Раз, два, три. И вот все эти машинганцы побеждают и защищают свои команды, мировые команды титулы. Может, это команда титулы.
WWE Tag Team Champions Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns!
Hawaiian 6 defeated.
This right pairing can certainly do wonders, and make no mistake, this was a wonderful performance tonight.
Двигаемся дальше. Так, давайте Эйджи Стайлс против Рэнди Ортона.
AJ Styles and Randy Orton are as eager as ever to trade blows and prove their superiority over the other man.
Time and time again, AJ's accused Randy of being handed his place in WWE history, of being born into greatness, while Orton's mocked how long it's taken Styles to arrive here in WWE and derided AJ for wrestling in bingo halls.
The only thing these two have in common is a willingness to do whatever it takes to prove the other wrong.
Randy Orton is one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE. Corey, how do you try and defang the Viper?
Whatever you do, try to keep Orton at a distance. You don't want Orton to be able to hit an RKO out of nowhere, and he can't do that if he can't reach you. Stick and move, you'll have a fighting chance. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Momentum really on AJ's side now.
Yeah, this is more than having a fighting chance against
Снова
Orton right
рвется
now.
Рэнди
The
Ортон.
stick and move approach has worked to defang the blade.
Clothesline. Стайлза.
AJ with the wherewithal to avoid that. Chucked right out of the ring.
И бросит нас за пределы ринга. Рэнди Ортон. Так, начнет сейчас отсчет судьи.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. What a reversal from AJ.
Set straight in a barricade.
Hoisted up. Snap suplex.
Суплекс.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Effective dodge there. And a clothesline.
Clothesline.
Uh-oh.
Отлично.
Counters the Viper's attack.
Такая краша.
AJ Styles really manages to get to the ropes.
And that put an end to this submission.
Ooh, impactful knee drop.
What elevation.
Финишер. Ставил сплэш. А нет, реверсирует Рэнди Ортон. Да, это супер каната. Винтажный Рэнди Ортон.
Question, these superstars have nothing but contempt for one another. The entire WWE universe has been unable to keep their eyes off
Осталось
this
ему провести
feud.
аркю, а главная задача, чтобы
Every time they clash, it's a
реверснуть, да.
highlight-worthy moment.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Отлично.
Looking for sliced bread. Gonna counter power slam.
You saw that one coming.
A complete stalemate of reversal.
Ставил сплэш.
Styles positioning his opponent.
The Styles clash.
Уезжали.
As AJ delivered the
Раз,
exclamation.
два,
2.
три. И AJ Styles побеждает.
The victory as his opponent does his best Saxton, stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal.
Так. Так, ЛНА против Шинского Камуры. Не, Наоми против Найт Джекс. Давайте скипнем. Рандом. Так. Угу. Так, ну что. Подвоим итоги еженедельника SmackDown. Мотор Сити Машин Ганс победили White Six, защитили командное чемпионство. Сантос Эскобар победил Соло Сико. Аполло Крюс победил Седрика Александра. AJ Styles победил Рэнди Ортона. LA Knight победил Шински Накамуру. И Найт Джекс победил Наоми, стала новой женской чемпионкой. Так, двигаемся на ППВ NXT Battleground. Так, ну что. Так, первый матч. Стефани Макер против Оксан Перец, матч за женское чемпионство. Брукс Йенсен против Чарли Демпси, матч за североамериканское чемпионство. Джулия против Кора Джейд. Ридж Холла против Трика Вильямса, последний стоящий на ногах. Тейту Пейсли против Джейда Паркер. Фэллон Хелли против Джесси Джейн. Матч за женское североамериканское чемпионство. Ну, такой скучный матч. И трехсторонний матч Весли против Итана Пейджа против Дживона Эванса. Так, начнем с первого матча. Стефани Вакир против Роксан Перес.
We are set for action as Stephanie Vaquer looks
Поехали.
to get things going here tonight.
Fiercely proud, that's what Stephanie Vaquer is. Proud of her Chilean heritage, proud of her lucha libre background, proud of her in-ring experiences all over the world. All of the above have molded the Dark Angel into the competitor she is today, and have made her absolutely second to none in the ring.
I couldn't have said it any better, Corey.
Roxanne Perez is in the other corner, and you just know she's ready to go here. This young woman is not easy to take down or out.
Yeah, you can call her stubborn, but Perez has a toughness and tenacity well beyond her years.
And able to beat Perez to the punch.
Vaquer might be able to start mounting something here.
Stephanie was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of her own in.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
This is where Roxanne will be tested.
Corey, I have to ask, how do you approach taking on a superstar like Roxanne Perez, someone who's so experienced beyond her years in the ring?
Roxanne Perez is the prodigy for a reason, Cole, which is why you can't ever look past her. The key here is really bringing the fight to Roxanne. Keep chipping away at her and refusing to let up at any point. Because if you give Roxanne an inch, she'll absolutely take a mile.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Game changer. Someone call a dentist.
Attack after attack coming from Bakar.
And this is how you have to handle the prodigy. You gotta keep at Roxanne. Refuse to let her control this match.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there. Oh, my goodness. The champion taking even more of a beating here.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
She escapes the attack.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
Go ahead and eat defeat.
SVB.
Is fixed on her now.
Stops the kick. Able to counter with a takedown.
She's also reversing the momentum.
Стефани Бакер лезет опять в нас.
Tested, was finally able to get some offense. Soaring.
Leg drop.
With a leg drop.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
Look out.
Whoa, look out.
Разбаде.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
She throws her back in.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Oh, what a club. She reverses and creates an opportunity. Stop to the belly. Working on the arm. And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
And Perez is seeking salvation.
SVB.
A curve. Kick to the gut. There's the
Побежали.
SVB.
We might see a new champion.
Раз, два, три. Стефани Бакер становится новой женской чемпионкой NXT.
Here is your winner, here the new NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Bacon.
And with this win, she can now call herself the champ.
Ну, сначала NXT Battleground. Набрали 3,5 звезды. Поехали дальше. Джулия против Кора Джейд. Поехали.
And Cora Jade has really made a point to say that she doesn't need any friends or allies as she carves her path in this business. Her so-called Generation of Jade is a one-woman show, it seems.
Cora Jade doesn't need or want anyone to get in the way of her professional goals. And you should be applauding the fact that a young superstar such as herself has such great focus, Cole.
Well, we'll see if Cora's focus can translate into coming out on top in this match.
And across the ring is the beautiful madness, Julia. A competitor who certainly knows how to stand out.
Julia
Talk about a superstar who's
лидер
lived up to the
канат.
hype and then from the top.
Потому что Усов не проходит.
It was off the mark. Sit-out slam. Got out of there at the perfect time. What a forearm smash.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Yeah, Julia delivering the pain.
For all of her talent, Cora Jade still tends to take some shortcuts in and out of the ring to achieve her goals.
Yeah, Cole, but that's just because she can. The thing with Cora Jade is she knows when to use those so-called shortcuts effectively. She's got to be smart about the way she goes about it in this one. Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, the elbow connects. Look at this.
Болевой. Я думаю, мы исправля выкарабкаемся, конечно. Джулия.
Oh, that's just insulting. The ultimate sign of disrespect. They are getting pummeled. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is. Face watch.
Так, сигнатура.
Arm wringer. And met with a right hand. She goes for the cover.
Поддержали.
She doesn't even get a count.
Джулия вырывается за счет.
Time believing that one. And an answer from her.
Уже финишер. Побежали. Раз, два, три. И Джулия побеждает.
Here is your winner,
Так, давайте следующий матч. Ридж Холл против Трика Уильямса. Матч последний, стоящий на ногах.
You win this match when you incapacitate your opponent so they cannot make it to their feet by a count of 10.
That's right. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts or disqualifications. Meaning anything goes.
Superstars collide in this type of match when they can't get past their personal differences, when all other avenues have not produced an end result.
Brutal knee strike.
This is just raw power, period. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Placing it in the corner.
Трик Уильямс реверсирует и... Так, без ДК. Так что нужно брать.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Oh, what a flex. Belly suplex.
Да, плохое начало для Трика Уильямса. Прям на стул.
And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease.
Биту Ридж Холла.
Able to avoid heavy contact.
Так, давайте мы теперь возьмем биту.
Some pretty creative endings. Do you think that's a kind of unsung strategy here?
If it isn't, they better start singing it. The whole arena is at your fingertips in a match like this. If you can bury your opponent under a table or a loading pallet, by all means, do it.
It's almost hard to believe that this epic rivalry began like any other, with jealousy and harsh words.
But from that seed has blossomed an all-time blood feud.
Yeah, who could have predicted when all this began that they become bitter enemies, the likes of which we rarely see. That holds back Holland's attack.
Блок.
Pretty drop kick.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Now this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is
Signatura.
no way to treat any human being. Williams lays it down.
I think we might have just seen Trick reach that next level.
Trick Williams off the ropes.
Throws it down with a slam dunk.
Williams might just have it.
И второй финишер. Подряд. И на стул прям. Так, теперь досчитаем. 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Трик Уильямс побеждает.
Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Here is your winner.
Так, следующий матч. Тейту Пексли против Джейда Паркер. Фрэнк Хелли, Джесси Джи. Так, ладно. Так, давайте пусть симулируем. Так, ну что, подводим результаты еженедельника, точнее, ППВ NXT Battleground Лас-Вегас. Стефани Вакир победила Роксан Перес, стала новой чемпионкой женской NXT. Чарли Левси защитил свой североамериканский чемпионство NXT от Брукса Йенсена. Джулия победила Кору Джейд. Трик Вильямс победил Риджа Холланда. Джеда Паркер победила Тейнту Пексли. Джесси Джейн защитила североамериканское женское чемпионство, победила Феннон Хелли. И Дживон Эванс победил Весели и Итана Пейдж, защитил чемпионство NXT. Так, ну что. Так, ну что, будем заканчивать стрим. Большое вам всем спасибо за просмотр. Если вам нравится контент, который я делаю с вас, обязательно поставьте лайк, если вам нравится мой контент делаю. Прожимайте на колокольчик, чтобы видеть уведомления о новых стримах, о новых видео. И до скорых встреч. Слава Украине, слава ЗСУ, смерть российским оккупантам. Всем удачи, всем хорошего дня и всем пока.